What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unbreakable Grind, man. It's your guy, CJ. And I want to get straight into it. All right. So I was talking to somebody and they were asking me, man, why is it so hard to find jobs and why is it so hard to do well, man? It just feels like things have just gotten so harder and things were easier in the past, yada, yada. And while talking to this person, I realized the problem that they were having. They weren't needed in society. They hadn't positioned themselves where they were needed in society. And I kind of started to think about this. Most people that I know that are having a hard time in society have not positioned themselves to be needed. And this is important. There's something here to learn and something here to use that's directly of use for you. Okay. I had to really reflect. Why do I feel like life is so easy? Why do I feel so empowered on a day-to-day basis? Right. I'm never worrying about a job. I'm never worrying about employment. I feel like I can move to any part of the country and do great. I don't care if an employer wants to get rid of me. I don't care. I just feel free to do whatever I want and to live my life and to grow my money. I just feel free and empowered. I feel like I'm empowered to do entrepreneurship. I just feel like I'm just empowered and I don't feel any limitations. And I had to ask myself, why is someone my same age in my same geographical location, who pretty much is the same, demographic and everything, why are they having such a different experience than me? And what I had to really understand is that they literally weren't needed in the industry. You have to understand they weren't needed in industry. What do I mean by being needed in industry? All right. What that means is you have to think about it, right? What is the industry? What is our economy? Okay. In our economy, you have multiple industries. These industries have entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs go out and they create services or products for people who have money. In the process of creating these services and products, they have to compete with other people who make services and products. All right. And as you can imagine, those who are very competitive, they need to scale up and they need to be able to offer those products and services to as many audiences they can or as many people as they can for the best prices that they can. All right. So that's the entrepreneur. We've got our economy. You've got the entrepreneurs in the economy creating products. OK, these are services. These entrepreneurs need talented, skilled workers in order to scale their businesses to the level that they need to maximize profit and money. All right. So the entrepreneur is constantly trying to maximize money, maximize reach, maximize profits, yada, yada. They need people. The only way they can serve the entire world is if they can have talented, skilled, high-level skilled workers working for them. So this is what I need you to understand. So I need you to understand what is a job? Okay, a job is just a task that one of these entrepreneurs has. They're one of these big entrepreneurs. They have all these tasks they need done in order for them to make money. All right, they need 1,000 people to do all these different things so they can make money. And the whole purpose is to make money. Okay, notice that I said they need 1,000 people. For instance, there's an entrepreneur needs people in order to make the money that they want to make and scale like they want to scale and to maximize profits like they want to maximize profits. So me, right? The difference between me and the person I was talking to is I chose to get skills. I chose to get these skills, only the skills that those entrepreneurs needed. I looked at the job market, the economy, and I looked at the entrepreneurs and I said, you know what skills do all of them need in order for them to make money? Because understand me, if you have the skills to make other people money, you will always make money. Understand that. This is the first thing you must do correct. You have to do this. You have to do this correct. This is probably the most important financial decision that you'll make in your entire adult life. Choosing a skill that is needed by the entrepreneurs who make the most money. If you do not do that, life is going to be hard. Listen to me. Life is going to be very hard if you do not find the skill sets and pursue the skill sets that the big entrepreneurs need in order for you to make, in order for them to make money. They'll understand me, right? From my perspective, I have skills that are so in demand. And that's what I preach on this channel, man. I'm trying to get you guys to see that your life, you might think that, hey, man, life is difficult or life is, man, it's just very hard to find jobs and rent is too expensive and luxury things are too expensive. But more than likely, if you have complaints like that, you're probably not needed. This is what I've noticed from most people that think life is hard. They haven't chosen skills that makes them needed. We literally discriminate. You guys have to understand. Society discriminates by this. It's so important that society discriminates by this, man. I'm telling you, this is a more powerful force than race. Okay, I've seen people discriminate for me, advocate for me. I've seen, let me just be direct, guys. I've been in situations where I was the only black person in that situation. And you'd think I'd get discriminated against if it's me versus another white person for a position, right? I would think so. If any discrimination would exist, it would be me being discriminated against if it existed in that situation. What I've come to find out is the discrimination happens with skill set. Who has the skills for us to win and make money? Whoever has that skill is going to get the favoritism. Whoever has that skill is going to see the beauty, is going to see a more beautiful, more greener grass on the more greener grass on the other side. All right. Those who do not have the skills that society needs at the highest level, they have a harder life. It just is. I need you guys to understand it. I need you guys to understand that because this is one of the most fundamental building blocks for your financial future. It is so important. A lot of people don't talk about it. This is something I've had to observe myself. No one ever told me. Okay. I came from where I come from, life was going to be difficult. All right. Let me just be honest. I was told life is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. There's some discrimination that's going to happen. You have to work 20 times harder, and you're still going to get 5% of the results. You're going to inevitably pretty much be discriminated against, and life is hard, and that's just how it is. So with that being said, I expected going into the world for things to be extremely difficult. I expected discrimination. I expected these things, but because that's what I was kind of taught, and that's what I saw. But as I went forward, I never really could find the discrimination. I never felt like I was being held back. I couldn't explain it. I would be in conversation with family members and I would be kind of confused because I'm like, man, I just can't see the discrimination. I just can't feel it. I just don't feel it. I just can't. And people be looking at me like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, you don't see the discrimination? Are you changed? What's wrong with you? And what I had to understand is I was needed. I always was pursuing skill sets that were needed in industry, and they were needed so much. I always make this joke, man. The certain skill sets are needed so much that even if a freaking elephant could do it, they'd get hired. It doesn't matter. If an entrepreneur could find a freaking giraffe with certain skills, they'd figure out how to hire that giraffe. Okay, they'll freaking get legislation changed. They'll freaking get zoos to change the laws and free the animals, and they'll have those animals working for them if those animals could do the tasks that make the money. Understand me. Race goes out the freaking door. If we're the same race and you can't make me money, screw you. Bring in the guy that I don't like that can make me money. I like him now. That's how it works. That's how it works. And I'm telling you, man, most difficulty that you're experiencing is coming from you not being needed. This isn't just in industry. This is in every relationship you have, actually. It's a fundamental human psychological fact. You have to understand that when people don't need you, their responses or their interactions with you are much different than when they need you. You need to understand this, okay? People are willing to put everything aside for people that they need because they genuinely need, not want, they need them. And this is what I built all of my finances upon. I built all of my finances upon becoming and remaining needed at all costs. Okay? College is so that you can become needed. Okay? You want to go to the degrees that make you that makes people need you. Understand? College isn't the only way. Okay? There are a lot of different ways to become needed. I'm an advocate for college because I've experienced such substantial results as an average guy from a probably less than average family, or at least average, but not above average by any means. I'm just going to be real. And my outcomes are so dramatically good that I understand the power of this, and I want to share that with you all. And that's why I want you guys to follow me and to listen to me, man. I know your life will be changed. Okay, you guys are going to see me transform as I go through these videos over time. I'm sitting great. I'm doing very well. And you guys can do very well. And I'm going to show it because I want to show how simple it is to do really well. Like, life is an amazing place if you just get out of your emotions and accept the facts. Okay? Those who have the skills that the industry needs will have a better life. People are going to treat them different. They're going to have more money. The businesses are going to cater to them. It's just going to be easier. And for those who choose to not give the industry and the world what it needs, they're going to have a harder time. I hope I said that right at first. Those who give the industry what it needs are going to have a better time. Those who do not are going to find themselves questioning themselves. Am I smart enough? Why can't I be successful? I'm almost 30. Why haven't I succeeded yet? When am I going to get my chance? If you're needed, it's always your chance. You don't have to wait your chance. Like, people who are needed don't even have to wait their chance. It's always their chance. People who are needed are always in demand. There's no competition because there isn't even enough people to compete. Like, there are more than 100,000 jobs making $100,000 that are $100,000 plus that are uneven, that don't even have applicants to them. Right? So when that's not even competing. If you're just competent and you just do the work, you can get 100,000. Like, listen to me, man. It'll change your life. So I wanted to make this video to kind of get down and have a nice, a nice conversation with you all about that. Let me know what you think, by the way. What do you think about this, man? This is some important stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is important stuff, man. I feel so lucky that I chose correctly and I followed what the industry needed, and I just followed what I felt and followed my gut on this, because it's proved to be to be a great thing. I'll be showing you guys my accounts. I'll be showing you guys. Reach out to me. I'm willing to break down everything I know, because I have no reason to tell you guys a lie. This channel is for you guys. I promise you. It's therapeutic for me, because I'm at a point now I don't really have friends and stuff like that. I'm pretty much a loner for the most part, but it's therapeutic for me to help someone else. It's proven to be therapeutic for me. All right. I don't have any friends and anything like that. I'm going to go far. Pretty much lone wolf. Maybe I meet some friends at the very top, but hey, you guys, I'm hoping that I can help you guys break some barriers, hope to remove some barriers from some of you guys past, and help you guys be as successful as possible, man. I believe in you guys. I truly do. Some of you are going to see this content and you're going to be motivated, And that motivation is, I'm hoping that I can fuel that motivation and let you know that you can succeed. If you go and you pay attention to what the market needs, okay, you find yourself within what the market needs, because that's what the world needs. That's what the entrepreneurs are trying to solve the problems in the world, and they need people to help them. And if you go and say, you know what, let me align myself with that, you're going to find that you're going to have a different life than your peers. Okay. They're going to be looking and trying to figure out how to fit in and how to get attention and how to grow. And you're just going to be needed. You can quit jobs and get new jobs and move to different locations and save money and have 3 jobs. You can just do whatever you want because you're so needed. You can start a company. You can start your own consulting company because you're just so needed. You're so in demand. And that's what you guys need to do, man. I want to see you guys doing that. Okay. And I'm not saying it's easy. What I'm saying is you will not be wasting your time pursuing the things that are needed. It's never a waste of time to become more needed. And you will always be reimbursed for that. Trust me. You'll be reimbursed 10, 20, 100. You'll be reimbursed for the rest of your life for being needed. Okay. Whatever effort you put into becoming more needed will outweigh the effort. Your outcome will outweigh the effort. Trust me. If you guys like this content, man, please subscribe. Please click the bell for the notifications. I'm going to have more content coming to you guys. Leave a comment letting me know what you think about this. Do you think I'm on the right? Do you agree with me on this? Okay. Have you experienced this? Are you interested in this content? You know, I'm curious to find all these things out, you guys. And thank you for sticking with me so far. A lot of heat coming soon. And thank you for tuning in. Peace.